It don't matter how many L's I take. It didn't matter how many setbacks I had to face. It didn't matter how many times I had to struggle, how many times I've had to overcome temptation and sin in my life. No matter what I was going through, deep within myself, innerly, my inner self, battling my past trauma throughout the year 2020, like I can honestly say that 2020 overall has been my best year, right? Regardless of all the negatives, regardless of all the setbacks, regardless of all the L's, man, I can sit here and say 2020 has been a very, very good year for me. A lot of people are going to tell you 2020 sucked. 2020 was a living hell. 2020 was this and that. It was a bunch of, riots, a bunch of, a lot of people died this year, lost their life. You have to understand 2020 will always go down in the history books of, the end times, the times that were prophesized in the Bible, in the book of Revelations. You know what I'm saying? The book of Revelations had us prepared. Well, not had us prepared, but it's been a warning, a biblical warning for us for a very long time. And only a select few people are going to be prepared for the end times. And I really can't put myself in that category as being prepared all the way. Because at the end of the day, before you can fight this battle, fight this war, you need to fight this war within yourself, which is your past trauma, which is generational curses that you have not touched up on yet. You're still dealing with addiction still, right? You're still dealing with those addictions that are leading you into sin. So every day has been a battle of energy, a battle of control, a battle for power even, for our own power, our own freedom. And the forces that be are going to try to throw things in our way to take us off our pivot, to deprive us from the Spirit of the Lord. And it says in the Bible, if you run away from God, you run away from your leader, the King of all kings, and you run to evil. You run to evil, you will not live on a good life. You will not leave here a great legacy behind. If you run away from evil, however, if you run away from evil and you show your loyalty, your hand to the Most High, He's going to give you all the blessings in the world. He's going to reward you for your loyalty, for your gratitude. It didn't matter what has been going on in my life. The fact is, I can look at myself in the mirror and I can compare myself to 2 years ago. I can compare myself to like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I'm a much better quality overall person I've ever been in my whole life. Like, I have grown so much these past couple years. And the I guess 5 years ago, like the 2017 version of me, the 2018 version of me would not be making this video, would not be even starting a YouTube channel in the first place, or even have a platform to even speak upon, y'all, man. Real stuff. And this has been the year where I have gotten close with the Most High. I have started a connection, a relationship with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, I'm not gonna front. I have not been close to the Most High. There have been times where I will not pray, where I will not pick up the Bible and read it. I will not pick up the Bible and see a bunch of verses or, things that kind of click to my mind, that click to my soul. You know what I'm saying? Like when I picked up the Bible, I realized how powerful it can be, or how powerful the words, the scriptures are to the soul, and how it can connect to my life in so many ways. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people like to downplay the Bible. A lot of these spiritual YouTubers like to downplay the Bible. And if they just pick up the Bible at least one time, give it a shot, read a couple of scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? Get some new information. A lot of y'all a lot of y'all don't have a structured way of thinking. A lot of y'all get your information from 100 different people, 100 different resources, man. And a lot of y'all just go along with what they're saying, and you apply it to your YouTube channel, you apply it to your philosophy, you apply it to your belief system. And I think that's, at the end of the day, that's kind of like you're living vicariously through somebody else. And I believe you need to take time to find who you are as a person, and take time out your day to find out, to discover more about yourself. Look into your life. And this pandemic in so many ways has forced me to look into my life. It has forced me to become a righteous servant of God, a righteous servant of the Most High. It has forced me to pray. It has forced me to fast every now and then. It has forced me to talk with God. You know, every time I be feeling down, depressed, or anxious, I talk to God. This is the year that I've done the most healing. Healing is the hardest part to do. Because like I said, before you can fight this battle or fight this war, you got to fight the war within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you can blame the demonic forces of evil that hold you back, or that tempt you into sin. But at the end of the day, you cannot blame those forces. Sometimes the enemy is within. Sometimes you are your own worst enemy. Sometimes you can be your own biggest downfall. Sometimes you can hold yourself back from leveling up in your life. It takes for you to dissect yourself, analyze yourself, put yourself out there, and expose yourself. Because if you do not expose yourself, man, if you do not expose your past traumas, you don't expose your sins, other people will do it for you, right? If you don't, excuse me the noise in the background, there's a lot of birds making a lot of noise, but they mating probably right now, so it's all good. But you have to do that before somebody else does it for you, right? And in the future, when you don't come face to face with that pain, you don't come face to face with that trauma, it's going to creep up on you, bro, years from now, and bite you in the ass. And it's going to become your downfall, right? So you have to make it a priority to look into your life, you know? You start to become highly aware of who you are, what your standards are. You start thinking so highly of yourself. You may not have time for no fake ass energy. You may have no time for people that can potentially slow you down, right? You know, this is all a spiritual war. At the end of the day, you have to protect your energy. You know, when it comes down to it, you know, a lot of things were thrown at us, at God's chosen people, well, God's children just in general. You know, I can probably speak for the Christians too. I don't consider myself a Christian. I don't believe in that religion stuff because I don't like to put myself in the box. I'm all about thinking outside the box. So there's no way in hell I can ever be a Christian, bro. There's no way in hell I can ever fit into that box of religious beliefs because I have not boxed myself in that field. So, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason why I call myself the black sheep. There's a reason why I call myself Mr. Solo Dolo, because I walk solo out here, dog. I real life walk solo out here. Nobody's walking here with me but God. Real stuff. The only entity that's walking with me is God. That's it, the Spirit of God. And I'm telling you, when you have a relationship with God, your life becomes more richer. Not in the sense you become rich, but you're not going to need other sources of validation from other people. When you have the validation of God, you're not going to need it from nobody else. You're not going to chase love from other people. The only person you can turn to right now is your creator, man. At the end of the day, that's the only person you can turn to right now is the creator. Nobody else can save you. Nobody else can pick you up when you're down. I had to learn this the hard way. God saved me from myself. You know what I'm saying? He has saved me from myself, because 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, the person that y'all seeing right now in this video was definitely not the same person, right? Like 5 years ago. Right now, I'm a totally different person. I'm way more mature. I got my shit together more. I have a stronger understanding of who I am, where I come from. You know, I think highly of myself. I value myself every day. Every day I'm trying to find ways to increase my value as a man. And that's what's missing a lot in this world, in this generation, is the man value, the value of a man. And, you know, it's like, I had to disconnect myself from so many people. I had to cut off so many individuals that were not good for my life. But if I wasn't going to do it, then God was going to do it for me. God was going to cut those people out of my life, regardless if I was or if I wasn't going to do it. See, people are here in your life for a season, for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Nobody truly lasts forever in your life unless they are a real one. But it's hard to find a real one nowadays, man. It's hard to find that one A1, dude, that sticks by you, that is on the same mission that you're on. So these are the times, man, you must be praying. These are the times that you must be seeking God, because only He can turn this ship around. Only He can put an end to this construct that we have been conditioned to ever since we was born, ever since, you know what I'm saying, ever since whatever, you know what I'm saying, ever since capitalism was a thing, you know. So a man's visions, a man's plan for the world is nothing compared to what God's vision is and His plans are for this world, for this universe. No man, no woman compares to the grander schemes that God has for this planet. Never be so quick to turn to a man. Never be so quick to turn to a woman for a goddamn thing. Because you don't serve any other God but the Creator. You don't serve no celebrity. You don't serve nobody but God. Y'all understand me? Because nobody's going to pick you up from the pitfall that you have gotten yourself into but the Creator. And I stress that with a lot of emotion, because like I told y'all, He saved me from myself. You know, in order for me to save myself, God had to save me. You know, I just had to do the work physically and mold myself and shape myself into what I become today. And I told y'all 2020 was going to be my best year, and I made it my best year because I decide not to make myself susceptible to all the chaos going on in the world. Okay, I made it a priority to protect my energy from all these demonic forces out here, right? I made it a priority to work on my physical health, my mental health, my emotional health, all the above, all 8 wellness of my dimensions, to make it a habit to work on all of them, right? Every day I'm still working on myself. I'm not complete, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a lot further along than where I was 2-3 years ago. And that's a fact. That's a fact, bruh. So, going to 2021, man, it's going to be a lot different. You know, it's going to be a blissful, it's going to be a grand year, man, for a lot of God's children. It's going to be one hell of a year, man. Like, I can't say it's going to be the best year, but I'm confident that it's going to be a lot better than this year for sure, because we're on the path to greatness, people. Like, we're on the path to becoming the best version of ourselves. We're on the path to becoming great, to leaving a legacy behind. You know, we're right now creating the building blocks, right? If you're in your 20s right now, or if you're about to be in your 20s right now, you must be creating the building blocks for your life right now. Because this could be a decade of blessings for you, a decade of greatness, of happiness, of peace, prosperity, abundance, everything. And I'm going to spread all that shit out in the universe, man. So a lot of y'all get this blessing for 2021, man, including myself. But we got to put ourselves in the position to attract all those things, man. We got to put ourselves in position and alignment, right? That's what it takes. Don't pay attention to what other people are spreading. Don't pay attention to all the negative news that people are spreading, all the fear people keep on spreading. You know what I'm saying? Fear is the way of the devil. The devil's tactic is spreading fear, right? The devil is going to keep on persuading you, is going to keep on tempting you, guilt tripping you in order for you to take the vaccine. You have to understand God don't want you to take the vaccine. All right? God don't want you to take the vaccine. Because if you keep his commandments, his laws and statutes, and you believe and you instill faith in him, you instill trust in him, right? You can't be broken down by no force. You can't be defeated. You can't be killed, right? What I'm saying is, I'd rather go against the evil to fight that good fight, because I will never fold on myself or anybody else that depends on me. Because right now I'm a soldier out here. I'm a soldier out here trying to fight for my mental health, for my energy, for my future children, my future wives, whatever. I'm fighting for my damn legacy every day. Every day I'm creating a new legacy for myself. I'm creating a new version of myself. Yes. Because this is a battle. This is a never-ending project. A never-ending project. You know, it's foggy as hell out here right now, but hey, I'm just grateful that I could even be outside and I can look at all the trees. I can hear the birds chirp and everything. I can come out here and look at nature. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm grateful to be able to look at every day when I wake up. Because, like I said, at any given point, man, It could be my time. It could be my time to leave. It could be my time to depart from this earth, depart from this world once and for all. You know, a lot of people are still stuck on this December 21st belief. You know, all I can say to those people is that you just need to have your energy right, man. You still keep taking care of yourself every day, and find ways to disconnect yourself from this matrix, disconnect yourself from, you know what I'm saying, this box that we all live in, man. You know, conserve your sexual energy, stay away from these, you know, toxic Jezebel spirits out here, man, because let me tell you something, there's a lot of them Jezebel spirits out here, man, for real. They're trying to drain your energy. In order to keep yours intact, you gotta stay away from them, man, for real. Like, but anyway, man, always keep God first. Always make sure that you're praying for better days, praying for, you know, to defeat temptation, to defeat, you know, the dark forces of evil that try to come your way. And guess what? They will come your way. You know, I can't tell y'all it's going to be all right. You know, I can't tell you everything's going to be all positive and shit, because things will get negative, things will get ugly, things will become very chaotic. You know what I'm saying? But this is why it's called a fight. This is why it's called a war. No war is ever positive, right? A war is negative. Fighting is negative, you know what I'm saying? But in order to power up, in order to become stronger physically, spiritually, emotionally, in order to see another day, you have to fight, man. You have to fight against what's coming after you, coming after your power, coming after your spirit, everything about you, everything good about you. You know, these demonic forces they want to attach themselves to, they want to leech off of you. Because these low vibrational creatures, they can't survive with us without leeching off of our energy. So keep that in mind, man. Hopefully this video helped a lot of people who are watching, and I hope y'all are staying blessed. I hope God will bless every single one of y'all, man, come next year. And like I said, 2020 has been my best year. 2021 is going to be a lot better. It's going to be a lot better than this year, for sure, bro. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, come January, for 31 days, the whole month of January and shit, I'm going on a complete fasting, bro. 31 days, no food, just water, maybe some hot tea, whatever, but no food for 31 days. So in order for me to be a lot closer to God, I feel like any children of God, any child of God should at least go on an extended period of fasting. Anybody that's like a child of God, or anybody that's trying to maybe lose weight, gain a sounder mind, become stronger physically, whatever. Anybody that's just trying to gain some cool benefits, you know, I think fasting is definitely the way. It's definitely the strongest, the strongest way to just be better every day, to be a best version of yourself, and to be closer and connect with God, you know what I'm saying, on a deeper spiritual level, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to put myself through that challenge. It's not going to be easy. Anything that's hard in life, anything that turns out to be the best thing for you to do, is never going to be easy. It's never going to be simple. But you know what? It's going to be a brand new year, a new month, new beginning. So You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put myself through the challenge, and I can guarantee myself that I'm gonna be a lot more. I can't even say the word. Um, a lot wiser, a lot more aware, a lot more alert, a lot more conscious. You know what I'm saying? A lot stronger. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm not already those things, but it'll be, you know, 10 times, you know, more. You know what I'm saying? It'll be tenfold of those qualities. And, you know, my energy will just be at an all-time high, bro. So without further ado, man, I've been on this long enough, man. Hopefully y'all have a great day, man. Great week. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy y'all's holiday, man. I'm not really crazy about Christmas and stuff. I'm just ready for these holidays to be over and done with, man. You know what I'm saying? And this whole year to be over with. I'm just ready to move on, man. Like at the end of the day, I'm just ready to like move on to what's next in my life. Because right now I'm just so focused on my career, on my, you know, on what I'm trying to attract into my life, you know, trying to gain another stream of income, trying to, you know, work on my physical health every day, going to the gym, working out, and all that stuff, man. Like, yeah, yeah, man. It's a grind, man. It's gonna be one hell of a grind, but I'm prepared for it and I'm ready for it, man. So without further ado, man, like, subscribe, and share this video. This is Mr. Solodolo, and I'm out. Peace.